A 0-0 draw today at home at Lancaster City. What do you make of the performance?
It's a tough one to take, I think. I think the boys have done more than enough to win probably more than one game. Obviously Hamza's goal getting ruled out. I think Luke Hall had a Stonewall penalty that didn't get given. And we created plenty of chances, so I think on another day that realistically can be 5 or 6.
So do you feel like it is a case of we've done everything but score?
Yeah, I think we've kept things really tight at the back when they've tried to break. I think the defenders have done brilliantly, and like I said, do you know what, I'm not saying the forwards haven't done well, because I think they've been magnificent. Do you know what I mean? For a 0-0, the fans have been entertained, I feel. So yeah, I think they've done everything but stick ball in net. So yeah, it's an unfortunate day. It feels almost like a loss, because I think that shows how much we actually created on the day.
Moving on to yourself, today is your 150th appearance for Works Up Town. How proud do you feel? Yeah,
very, very proud. Obviously, I've been here now. I don't know how many seasons have I done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 season. So yeah, happy to make 150 to another 50.
If possible, would you be able to pick out a moment that sticks out in your mind?
Ooh, what a great question. A moment that sticks out in my mind. Do you know what? I've worked with a lot of good managers here, a lot of good players. If I had to pick one moment, it probably won't come from playing side. It probably be last season, obviously winning the league. So it's not all about obviously playing. And I think the best moment since I've been here has been lifting that cup.
Trying to take some positives from today. It's 2 clean sheets on the bounce. You know, as a team that pride themselves on clean sheets, and we had a lot last season, how nice is it to carry that on this season?
Yeah, obviously the defenders have done fantastic. The 2 performances at home have been fantastic. Joe, the fans coming through the door must be really, really pleased with that. Obviously we haven't got the result today, but coming into what was obviously a difficult loss after FC, the boys have conducted themselves magnificently, and they've put in 2 exceptionally good performances. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that, and obviously I'm proud of the boys. I think they've done really well.
It's 2 unbeaten games at home now. How is it important to make Sandy Lane a fortress like it was last season?
I think the boys have obviously learnt from last season. They know to make it difficult here. They've took last season onto this season, and like I said, the 2 performances have been absolutely top draw. So I think that it's a knee-jerk reaction, obviously blowing on from last season. Anybody who comes here is going to get a good run for their money.
We've now lost a match, won a match and drew a match. If you can, what do you make of the first opening 3 games?
First opening 3 games, FC, I thought they played well against us. I think that 3-0 was obviously an heavier scoreline than the performance may suggest, but on the day probably they did deserve it. I think Tuesday we were absolutely brilliant, and like I said, it could have been 6+, and I think today is exactly the same. It's another game that could have been 6+, but if you played as well as you can play every week and got the result that you should get, people won't watch football. Do you know what I mean? They've come here today and they've hung on, they've defended for their lives. So fair play to them, they've done well. But realistically, I'm happy we had two performances at home. So yeah, I feel like the mixed bag probably should have been 6 points out of 9. Like I said, today does feel almost like a loss. But 4 points out of the 9. I would have took the 6, but yeah, I'm pleased to get us off the mark, get us going in the right direction.
Next up for us is Whitby Town away on Tuesday. They've won 3 games out of 3. How much will the lads be relishing the challenge of going up there on a Tuesday night?
Yeah, it's tough. Nobody wants to go there. Obviously, it's going to be a 2-hour plus journey on the coach for the boys. It's a Tuesday night. Do you know what I mean? It's part and parcel of playing football. You've got to go to place on a Tuesday night, and you've got to roll your sleeves up. And people have had an odd day at work, but they know what it's about. They're going to go there. They roll their sleeves up. And like I said, they've won 3 out of 3. But every game, it's a new game, and everybody can play well and not play well. So if we conduct ourselves as we've done in the last 2, I'm fairly sure that the boys will get the result that they should get.